Oh, that's much easier. Okay, my bad. I'm learning how to use this. I'm just working on a few things. You know what I'm saying? Mm-mm. Correct. All right, y'all. So, hey, how are you? Tamika with Be Natural Locks. As you know, I'm coming to y'all as an update for my 9 weeks because, as I told y'all and promised y'all, I am going to keep y'all informed. I'm gonna let y'all know exactly what I'm doing, anything new that we're doing, to kind of help with these locks. Okay, so I'm probably on a week going into two. I had minimal slippage. This is about my second retighten. Well, really my first one after my initial follow-up in my starter package. So this right here is my actual like my first real retightening or whatever. So it's been about 9 weeks for me. This is where we're at. I started off extremely short, so not too much growth, but it's not the shortest. So like I'm not mad because I already know it didn't grow that much. It didn't grow that much. Look at it. Didn't grow that much. But I am appreciative because the itch phase have subsided, so it's not itching as much as it used to itch. At this point in time, I think for me, I'm just dealing with a little bit of dryness. So it's like extremely dry, but it's no flakage, like not the way that it used to be. It's no itch, but it is extremely dry, and it is like I'm not gonna say that it's shedding because it was shedding prior to me getting my establishment extremely bad. And that's why I started treating my hair with deep conditioning treatments and some Olaplex. So it got brought back as much as it could. Once I got my establishment started though, I think that I really started to shed less and less. Like right now, I'm barely shedding any, and I'm appreciative because my hair is locking. So it's not coming out like it's bonding together, so it's not like shedding out. So that's a good thing. But what I do want to start doing is introducing some protein and just a little bit of moisture. So Sister Locks has a reconstructive conditioner and a moisture treatment. So I ordered both of them, and what I did was I put like a teaspoon in a water bottle or a spray bottle, and then I filled it up with distilled water. So I put a teaspoon of the reconstructive conditioner and I put a teaspoon of the moisture treatment, and then I put 8 ounces of distilled water in there, and I shook it up really good, and I sprayed it down. So I'm going to let you guys know in about 4 weeks, kind of like how that does for my hair. And I mean with spraying that on there like once a week, just so I don't be excessive at the beginning because I'm still on my starter shampoo, which you should be on if you are at the beginning of your journey. So I'm like following directions. I'm doing what I'm supposed to do. I know with my first journey, I kind of did whatever I wanted to do. I colored, I didn't treat it. I just kind of did everything. I cut off all the sides, the back. And then like when it was time for it to regrow, I was like, oh my gosh, like what I'm finna do. So I had to do like a major cut and I cut everything off. And for some reason, my hair, and that's with a lot of people here, that their hair grow uneven. So my back traditionally grows slower than my top, and also my sides. And my sides also grow shorter than my top, just slightly, so it kind of looks as though it grows in a tapered cut. So that's the way my locks are gonna come in, and I'm cool with that as long as it's growing. It's starting to grow. Let me just say I think I have some growth. You know, I was shaking it, and I'm like, oh my gosh, it hit my ear. So I'm like, yeah, it's growing. So I'm excited about that. It's no shade about that. You know, I'm happy. Is it growing like stupid fast? Yes. Do I notice it? No. I'm not gonna notice it. It's probably gonna be like 5 months in before I really like notice any growth, any changes, any difference. And that's all cool beans. Like I'm not stressing. Like I don't have to do it. If I need to do something to it, I'll throw some curls in there. Or for me, I just throw on a hat and keep it moving. But hopefully it'll be like long and probably like a couple of months. And then I could do like a few things with it and play with it. I'm gonna try to find a style that I can do. And this is the style I was thinking about. So I'm thinking about just like kind of twisting it like this here. halfway, all over my front so that I can actually have a style. Hold on 1 second, y'all. Girl, I a little thirsty. My bad. But anywho, that's the style I was thinking about doing. I'm gonna do it and then I'll tell y'all kind of like how it turns out. But it's like it's still really full. It's starting to swell. So as you see, it's getting real puffy. When I first did it, I was able to let all of my hair down. Like literally, it was all down, looking real neat. It was real cute. But now this thing is like a wild force. It's out of control. It barely want to lay down. It do what it want to do, and I just have to like let it do what it do. So it's no shade. I'm not mad. Would I want it to grow a little bit? Yes. But it's okay, y'all. So I've been trying to keep encouraged. I've been taking more pictures of like my clients. I've been doing more client journeys just so that everybody can kind of see, because I know for me, I need the motivation, because I'm like, I need to know what my end result is going to be. I need to know that it's going to be growing. And when I'm sharing my pictures, when I'm looking at these videos, when I'm taking these videos, I'm excited for my clients, because I understand that they have taken the time to go through the process. And I know I got to go through the process too. So again, let me clarify again. So that's why I'm just hanging tight. The first time in the process, I think I didn't take it as serious, but I think me having to spend almost another $1,000, I think that put it in perspective to me. I don't think I want to start no more journeys. I want to do right by this one. And that's why too, I'm coming up here and I'm vlogging and I'm letting y'all know like what I had to do. Like, you know what I'm saying? So y'all don't be making these mistakes. You know what I mean? So when you're having those candid conversations with your consultant and your practitioners letting you know the do's and the don'ts, like we gotta start taking it serious. You know what I'm saying? I'm not cutting my hair no longer. Everybody was asking, was I gonna do at least one side or just like the back, a small undercut? And I'm not. It took too long for me to try to get this all established back out. That's cutting the hair off, allowing it to grow a couple months, almost a year, having a difficult time doing that because it gets in that long, awkward phase to where you need a lot of product to make it do what it do. And it's just time consuming. A lot of people think that being natural is no work, but it was a lot of work for me just to keep it hydrated, moisturized, and keep something going on. I mean, with this, I have little stairs, but I think a lot of people already know what this is. So it's kind of like, she in an ugly phase, but I do know that, it's gonna be cute in the end, and I do know that it costs a lot. Them the two equations they come up with. And I'm cool with that, just to give me a little bit of wiggle room until my hair get to where it need to be at. Do I like it? Yes, I love it. Do I wish it was longer so I could do more stuff with it? Yes. Would I have waited? No. Because for me, I can't just I would have cut it. I ain't no shade, no pun, no nothing. I would have cut it. So I knew for me, I needed to get it established. Because if I didn't, I was going to cut. Thank you, fam. Girl, she say it's cute. Thank you, babe. Because, girl, I be feeling bald headed out here. I be feeling like I don't be having no hair. I be feeling so conscious. And then people be looking at me like, what she got going on? Some people. Not everybody. Just some people be looking like, what she got going on? But I have to be confident within myself and know what it is that I'm doing and be all right with it. So it's kind of like, that's to the near side. A person may ask, what do I have in my hair? And I may have to explain it a little bit. But that's all cool. It comes with the territory. It's no trouble. But for me, I just want to play in it. I want to come out on the beach and be like, oh, you know what I want to do that. I want to do that. But I can't right now. So I'm just chilling and I'm going to enjoy my cuteness. You know what I'm saying? As a cute little cut. And I'm put on some lipstick and keep it moving. But at least I'm out the edge phase. I'm not shedding anymore, so I'm not complaining. Slippage has subsided. So that's a good thing. So I know that it has to have grown something for my slippage to be done subsided down. Now my short area in the back, I don't know if you can see that, but your girl put a lock back there. It's like, bro, literally it's like this big. So my babies are holding on for dear life in the nape, okay? They screaming, they on the lifeboat. They about to let go. But I've been holding them on. I've been holding them on in there. So now that I'm going to start using a reconstructive conditioner, a moisture treatment, I'm actually gonna boost up my retightness, just in case I do incur any slippage. I'm just gonna be proactive about it and just get on it early and go in early just to get it done. I ain't really had too many questions. I had a few questions about why did I start over, but I've already stated why I started over. I did so much stuff to my hair. I cut it, I colored it, I shaved it, I did everything. Everything under the sun that could be done, I did. And at the end of the day, all that wear and tear on hair that's already dead and no repair work, you gonna lose it. So that's what wound up happening to me. So it is what it is. I had to start over. And this is the result. I'm loving it. I really do love my journey. I actually did research and with Authentic Locks. She's a sister lock consultant. I do see her name, of course, on the registry, and plus she used to work at the shop. So she did my locks. I love the result. I love the end result. But let me tell you this, because people was like, "Why did I choose her?" For one, she does great work. But everybody in my shop did great work. But at the same time, you have to do a lot more research and put together a lot more things than just liking somebody. You got to make sure y'all schedules fit. Okay. You got to make sure that they're going to be able to work with you and accommodate you. Like for me, I needed her to really shampoo it. So I didn't have to shampoo it because I know sometimes I may forget. I may do it that one time, but I'm going to need that extra bump from you. Now, most people ask, when is the appropriate time to shampoo the hair? That's 5 to 7 days, and sometimes up to 2 weeks, depending on if your hair get or scalp get dirty. Like if you have a lot of flakage, just really just depend. But most people from 5 to 7 days. So I kind of needed something on that 2 week marker where I can bump it and then she can bump it because I work really crazy hours. So we were able to work that out. My schedule for the establishment was able to be done on her off days and my off days, so our schedules synced together. I already know that she was a licensed cosmetologist and been there over 20 years. And then also too as well, she was a consultant. And I just kind of preferred a consultant that could get it done in 2 days. Everybody is different. You can ask a trainee. Some trainees can get it done within that time frame. But again, no pressure. That was just the research that I did and who I chose to go to. So that's where we was at. I enjoyed my results, y'all. I enjoyed my results. I think she went too small, but it's perfect for the size and density of my hair. So basically, the density of my hair gave me these type and size blocks. Okay, so I'm cool with it. It's no stress. It's no stress. But I can tell it's gonna be a whole lot to deal with it when it all grows out. Like as far as trying to do something with it, it's gonna be a whole lot. I think my other set of locks was a little bit bigger than this. And I'm just a minimal person, so it's no shade to her work. I'm just lazy. I like the minimum hair, minimum work, minimum everything. But we gonna see how it go with this round pick and this round draft with it growing out. Also, a lot of people ask, was I going to color again? I will not be coloring anymore. I'm going to allow this to be whatever it is. As far as the brown color, I'm satisfied. I love it. But I don't want to continue to keep processing my hair, not even to color my grays. I mean, to me, it's just not going to be worth it because I don't want to damage it. If I do anything to it, I will allow it to grow all the way out, and I may do just jet black, but I don't think that I will be lifting my hair. And if I do it, it will be very gradually. And I'm gonna come and let y'all know what I'm thinking about before I do it, just in case it's a bad idea. Y'all can come and let me know early. But I'm gonna come and let y'all know so that we can be one and one. Okay, y'all can know what's going on with your girl. I keep playing with my hair because I'm a Leo, and I ain't gonna lie, I'm obsessed with myself in the mirror. So every time I be looking, I be like, okay, they is kind of cute. They growing on me just a little. But I love my locks. I love my journey, and I love that I took the leap to get started. I was a little bit nervous going around the second time around. I was excited, but still nervous. Because again, it is such a long commitment, and at the beginning, you do have to put in that work. And I was a little bit nervous with the length of my hair because the first time when I got started, my locks was a little bit longer. Not my locks, my hair was longer. And what I have always known is that when you get your hair done and it's longer, it's easier to maintain for the most part. When you dealing with like short locks or short locks, it's hard. It's really hard to maintain because you're trying to not have it slip. So you got to watch out from sweat. You got to watch out from shampoos. You can't get caught in the rain. Like literally, when you band it, you got to band it really, really small. Really, really small section. Especially these back here. Like these babies, I'm going to have to probably band it like literally them three together. Because I can't pull way from this side, way on that side. It's going to come out. So that's the only thing. But other than that, I sound like I have a lot of complaints, but I really don't. But I do want to document the work that you do have to concentrate on at the beginning, because a lot of people get sister locks in the notion that it's just gonna be, oh, locked up, it's gonna be beautiful, it's gonna be no work. Well, it's work. It's work at the beginning until it gets locked. Once it get locked and you on your starter shampoo, not starter shampoo, but your sister lock shampoo, you don't have nothing to really worry about. You go get it trimmed, every year. You go get it retightened every 4 to 8 weeks, and you're good to go. You style if you want. If you don't, you still looking good. Like when it's short, you gotta put in work. When you first get started, you gotta put in work. And I want people to know the realistic. You know what I'm saying? The real. I don't want people like having the notion that, oh, girl, I'm finna get these locks in. There's nothing I gotta do. No, that's a lie. It's just a little bit of work. Just a little bit of work until you get it where you need it to be. And then it's gonna flow just right. Meaning you're gonna go down to the minimum. You're gonna go beyond the minimal to nothing. Just to retire. You're gonna sit down in somebody else's chair. They're gonna get you right. You're gonna go about your day. Till that point though, you gotta just gotta do a little banding. You gotta do a little few things to keep it on point. And that's okay. It's literally okay. Especially when you only have to, in the end, only go like for 2 to 3 hours for you to get your hair retightened. And some people it's a little bit longer than that, but still, only just one day to go get your hair done, committed to that, and then you out of there for like a couple more weeks. You get to go. That's worth it to me. Then you could commit the rest of it to your work with your kids, your husband, whatever you want to do. But at the end of the day, hair won't be like the main focus. Like before you leave out the house, I need to do my hair. It's gonna be complete freedom. You're gonna get up, you're gonna leave up out the house, and it's gonna be no worries. That's all I keep thinking about. That's what I think about. I don't think about the now. Okay, I'm not thinking about the now. Right now, I'm just hustling through this. Okay, we're gonna get through it because we gotta get through it. But once we get through this, we're not gonna worry about it no more. Because once it's locked, it's completely locked. You don't have nothing to worry about. You can do you. So that's what I'm anticipating on. So I'm telling y'all, be strong. Put in that work at the beginning so that you don't gotta put in that work at the end. Now I'm gonna say this though. I'm gonna say that I think for me, I'm more dedicated for this beginning journey because I didn't do that at the beginning of my last journey. And what happened was I had to put so much work into trying to repair it back and get it back to right. Once I done did all this stuff. Because most of that damage won't show at the beginning. When you be skipping your bandings, none of that's going to show right then and there. All that stuff is going to show later on when the hair or the hair actually locks. And then you're going to see all them holes. You're going to see the holes. You're going to see the gaps. You're going to see, your slippage. You're going to see the frizz or the hair that's outside of the lock. You're going to see all of that. But when you're doing it, you're not going to see it. So that's why for me, I'm just honestly trying to stay dedicated. I'm trying to stay focused, committed to doing it right the first time. So that when I'm in the end, I can just simply enjoy the fruit. I can enjoy. But anywho, y'all, just wanted to come jump on here so y'all could say y'all seen your girl. Okay. And that's pretty much it. If y'all got some questions, make sure you slide it in here. If y'all want to check me out on Facebook, Instagram, Facebook group, y'all definitely can. Everything can be found under Be Natural Locs. And if y'all want to check out the website, y'all can check out benaturallocks.com. Make sure y'all always shining through, showing y'all support. Like the video. Leave a comment. If you got some questions, I'm open to whatever. I'm here to educate and give you whatever information that I can, whatever resources that I can give out, I definitely will. So just check us out. If you're looking at where to buy the products, to me, it's always just best to order online. www.sisterlocks.com. You get your orders a little bit quicker. Okay, I'm just saying, unless your consultant or whoever you go to kind of have it, you can do that too as well. But definitely just make sure that you stay stocked up, because that's A1, okay? That's so you don't get into crammy and then you using cream of nature and then now you mad. Don't do it. No, sis. We done paid too much money. All right. Y'all keep it easy. I'll holler till next time. Be safe and easy.